See, this is why you can't take people from New York. Saquon Barkley. I want to talk about Saquon Barkley. Can we talk about Saquon Barkley? I'll break the story down if y'all don't know. Just stay with me for you non-football fans, you non-American football fans, I should say, because football means something else elsewhere, as it should. Let's get to it. All right. Saquon Barkley is doing an excellent job pissing people off this weekend. I mean, he had folks heated Saturday and Sunday, and it wasn't about football. Take a look at this. I want y'all to see this. As you know, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl winners, my Philadelphia football Eagles, who won the Super Bowl, they went to the White House this weekend. They were there, as all teams who go to the White House do after winning a major championship. They were there to celebrate their win. The Eagles won the Super Bowl, and they were there to show up and show out. And look at these photos. I think I put the wrong thing up. I think I pulled the wrong thing up. Look at this. Just look at this, y'all. I think you'll understand my frustration. Why do you people do this? Do y'all see this? This is your boy Saquon Barkley, who spent the day not just going with his team as a kind of pro forma visit to the White House. Nah. Your boy spent Sunday golfing with Donald Trump. Then he hopped a flight with Trump straight to D.C. as if it was just all good. And when fans called him out, and the fans called him out, Saquon got indignant. He clapped back, and he was not trying to hear any of the foolishness that some of y'all Negroes was talking about, which is unfortunate because you Negroes were right. Look at this. This is him just laughing when he don't itch and laugh, scratching where he don't itch and laughing where he is not tickled. You see Donald Trump here talking to some of the players. You see Saquon standing next to Donald Trump, taking a photo with Ivanka and her 11-year-old son, Joseph. Here's Saquon Barkley next to Jared Kushner at a conference earlier this month. Saquon Barkley is down with the Trumpers. I'm not saying he votes for him. I'm not saying he's political in that way, but he's certainly don't mind showing up for the Trumps. And it's interesting. It could be a business move for him. It could be whatever. I don't want to speculate on the young man's choices. What I will speculate on is the impact of these choices. Well, it don't take long to get how Saquon sees the impact of it, because he responded. He responded to everybody. He said, "Get out of my mentions with all of the politics." He said, because again, I don't want y'all to think that I'm being dramatical. I don't want y'all to think that I'm exaggerating. I don't want y'all to think that I'm just saying stuff to be saying it. Look at Saquon's tweet. I'm gonna pull it up for you if you can't see it. He said, "LOL, some people are really upset because I played golf and flew to the White House with the president. Maybe I just respect the office. Not a hard concept to understand. Just golfed with Obama not too long ago and look forward to finishing my round with Trump. Now you get out of my mentions with all this politics and have an amazing day." And I'm being a little generous with the grammar there, but that's neither here nor there. Look. You know what? Let me just pull something for y'all one more again, because I'm not sure that you got to see this, and I apologize. I'm just gonna pull this one more time for you. I think we had a little tech difficulty there, but you can see it, right? Your boy said this. "Some people are really upset because I played golf and flew to the White House with the president. Maybe I just respect the office." Let's think about what that means. First of all, nobody's upset that you played golf. Literally nobody cared that you played golf and flew to the White House with the president. It's the second half, right? It's not that you flew to him. This is an endorsement. You don't mean it as an endorsement, Saquon, but running around, you're normalizing this man to a group of people who are looking for reasons to normalize him. He said, "Maybe I just respect the office." Not a hard concept to understand. It is a hard concept to understand, right? Not respecting the office, respecting the office in this case. The question is, Why do you respect the office? People always say that. It's such a cheap, easy excuse. Oh, I don't respect. It's not about the president. It's about the office. It's not about the president. It's about the presidency. Why are we so hyped to respect the presidency? What is it about the U.S. presidency that's so sacred, so sacrosanct, and so beneficial to Black folk that we should be respecting the office just because? He ain't the Pope. Right? If you're Catholic, you say, you know what, this Pope's a little different than how I see him, but I respect the office. I respect the title. I can get that. There's a lot of jobs, a lot of positions you can say that about, but this president demonstrates no character that is worth respecting, no political vision worth respecting. And the fact that he's done those things or ascended to the presidency to do those things by mechanisms and means that we also find objectionable, all of it says, hey, maybe he shouldn't show up to the White House. But Saquon Barkley is going to do what Saquon Barkley is going to do. And he tried to play cool. I respect the office. He also mentioned that he golfs with Obama, or he's golfed with President Obama too. But this isn't about that. It's not about golf. It's about what you've been doing. And the people all over the internet have been saying, look, Saquon is doing the wrong thing. One writer, content creator, here's why Kevin clocked some tea on Thread saying, I didn't realize people didn't know Saquon was a Black Republican. I've met the man. He's MAGA. Having brunch with Trump was probably a dream come true. So that's the next level of this, right? This isn't just I'm not calling him an idiot, but someone's a useful idiot for MAGA, right? Like he ain't know. He's just doing his thing, right? He just respects the office. He just wants to play football. No. By my sources and what people are saying, you actually are pro-Trump. And this becomes a way of normalizing Trump and making it seem like you're just taking a neutral, you're just doing the athlete thing. Thank God there are people who aren't like him. Thank God there are people who actually think and take seriously political resistance, political awareness, political consciousness. People like Jalen Hurts, who said he couldn't make it because of a scheduling issue. Yeah, the scheduling issue was, who all gonna be there? Trump is? Oh yeah, my schedule won't accommodate that, right? Like I'm not scheduling nothing with Donald Trump there. It was the bottom line. This man is the quarterback of the team. He's the star of the team. He's an emerging international superstar, certainly from the football perspective. And he wasn't there. It could be a blow to his image. It could make him a little less desirable to some folks. It feels like a political choice, and he doesn't want to be marked as one thing or the other in the mind, at least in the minds of his publishers and publicists and agents and stuff and such. But Jalen Hurts didn't care. He said, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to speak up and speak out because it's the right thing to do. So shout out to Jalen Hurts for not showing up, and some of the other Philadelphia Eagles who didn't show up. And to all you fools out there that think it makes sense to show up to the White House and snap pictures because you respect the office, you respect the presidency. Which one? The one that said you should be slaves? The one who resisted you being free? The one who ended the welfare state? The one who criminalized and set the standard for mass incarceration? What is it about the presidency or a particular president that gets y'all so hyped that y'all going to say, I'm going to extend all my energy to y'all get what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. And so Saquon Barkley is not singular. He is one of many people who made that stupid choice. And I have no sympathy for him. I somehow blame New York for this. It just feels like, he's a giant. Something snapped. I don't know. But he ain't the same person. But whatever. Anyway, Saquon, 2 thumbs down to you. Jalen, 2 thumbs up for you.